Hi, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Kairina and my partner's name is Faizatun Nadia. We are going to present about risk analysis, step 7 in first HACCP principle, and our trigger for today is pesticides in fresh cut vegetables. So people, what is pesticide? Any idea? No? That's okay. Pesticide is a substance used for destroying insects or other organisms harmful to cultivated plants or to animals. Easier to say, pesticides, as the name implies, is a substance or chemical substance to be exact that are used against pests. Pesticides is considered as chemical hazard that may cause physical or health risks. Pesticide, to some extent, may also even cause death to human. Faizatun Nadia and I are currently working in the largest producer of fresh vegetables in Malaysia. Recently, our product has been recalled by Singapore, claiming that our iceberg lettuce having over pesticide content. What you are looking at right now is the article on that matter. Next, this is our FILA table: facts, ideas, learning issues, and action table. There are four facts that we want to highlight in this table. The first one is the banning of Veggie2 fresh iceberg lettuce is due to the contamination of fipronil. Fipronil is the pesticide in our matter. Next, Agri-Food and Veterinary Authority of Singapore, AVA, directed a recall for iceberg lettuce of Pasar and iceberg brands imported from Malaysia. The third fact is that 1.8% samples of 5,297 vegetables and fruits contain pesticide residue. Now, this number may seem small to us right now, but if you are exporting your product to a country like Singapore, we are all dead. The last fact is that AVA detected the high level of pesticide in iceberg lettuce from Malaysia. See? And I'm sure you all can read about our ideas and learning issues. I'm just going to highlight about our action that we took on the facts that we have. The first one is that we searched for academic writings on pesticides to know what can pesticides do to human health. Next, we also reached to experts to ask about what pesticides can do to human health. The experts that we meant are, for example, health officer. Next, we also searched for the MRL, maximum residue limit, and the average daily intake ADI of pesticides set by WHO. Based on the report published by FAO WHO in 2000, the MRL of fipronil in cabbage and lettuce is 0.05 mg per kilogram, while for pak choy and broccoli are 0.04 mg per kilogram and 0.01 mg per kilogram respectively. On the other hand, the average daily intake ADI of fipronil for human is 0.0002 mg per kilogram body weight. I will pass on to my partner, Faizatun Nadia.
Okay, next we proceed to process flow diagram. First of all, after we receive the raw material from the supplier, we conduct pre-washing process with water to remove dirt or contaminant in our raw material. And then we proceed to with sorting according to specific characterization that our company need, followed by washing or dipping with chlorinated water to extend the shelf life of the vegetable. And then we rinse it with water, followed by draining, and then packaging with proper label packaging. After that, we distribute our product to consumer or to groceries. We proceed to the next slide, which is hazard analysis worksheet for process step. Our first step is receiving the raw material from the supplier. As we are focusing on pesticide, so the hazard likely to occur is chemical, which is inclusion. The justification for inclusion as a hazard is high dosage of pesticides used by farmers will affect the level of residues. The severe is 4 and the probable frequency is 3. And then we calculate the risk and we get 12. And this is the significant hazard. The measure that we apply to control the significant hazard is set a limit on pesticide residue level, conduct a quality checking process before receiving the raw material, and reject items that are not complying to the limit set. And this is the process step, a critical control point. Next step is pre-washing. The potential hazard is chemical. The justification for inclusion as hazard is pre-washing process might not eliminate all the pesticide residue. The severe is 3, the probable frequency is 3, risk is 9, which is significant hazard. The measure can be applied to control this is truly wash the products in pre-washing process and add another washing process. The third step is sorting. The potential hazard is non-identified. The fourth step is washing or dipping the raw material or the vegetable with the chlorinated water. The potential hazard is chemical, which is in pesticide. The justification for inclusion as a hazard, this process might eliminate the remaining pesticide residue. Severe is 2, probable frequency is 3, the risk is 9 and 6, and this is considered as non-significant hazard. The measure can be applied is wash and check on the material to make sure it is totally safe for consumer to consume. The next step is rinsing. The potential hazard is non-identified. Same goes to draining, packaging, and distribution. So we as a food technologist that work with HACCP, we has responsibilities on controlling of chemical hazard. So what we can do is control before receipt. We must make sure the farm or the supplier has certification or guarantees. And then we also can carry out inspection right after receiving the raw materials to make sure it has safe level of residue. And lastly, you must make sure the suppliers are trusted. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching.